I'm Reven Marie Swanson, and this sculpture is Matelice. Matelice is a sculpture that I created from a sewing technique to make a wraparound squirt. Whereas I took a 5-foot by 10-foot piece of quarter plate steel, had it rolled and offset, and then I cut with my plasma cutter the pieces as if you would make the wraparound skirt. So after the pieces got cut, I have 2 trucks, hooked it up both ends on the alley with some chains, and I pulled it apart and got it into place. And while I had it held, then I put in some frames and tack welded it and held it into place. So this piece, I really like to draw on the idea of women have silent history, meaning my mother taught me how to make a wraparound skirt. Her mother taught her how, but there's no written history of that. Such as when you go to the grocery store, I only picked this laundry detergent because that's what my mom told me to do. I learned how to knit because my Aunt Laura taught me how to work the needles. My grandmother taught me how to make cinnamon rolls. And this is something that passed through many generations. And so I felt that being able to create work that starts to discuss or kind of somehow create a still record of women's histories, and it's a silent history. So in a sense, I'm creating a voice for this silent craft that just travels through generations. I kind of fell into this history when I started studying quilt making. And quilt making was actually almost a historic record of what was going on in that family's period of time. Like in the Civil War, like in the Dust Bowl, all those quilts really changed throughout the history, reflective of what was happening culturally for women at home. I would like for people, when they see a piece of art, to literally just take a vacation, take a break, be in the moment, and discover something that is pleasing, interesting, makes them question, starts a discussion. If anything, adds a little bit to their heart after they walk by and they go off on vacation. So it creates a presence of being very mindful, of noticing what is happening at that moment. And this work really interacts with the time of day. So sometimes you can come by and there'll be beautiful shadows going across something in either direction, wherever the sun is traveling. Well, then I like for the work to change. So I like to work that interacts with light. The colors will feel a different sense of color at different times of the day. So that way when they come by, it's new every time. It's a point of discovery.